I guess you say like my creative journey really started when I was I really got the bug for all of it when I was 12. It was something I didn't even really, it was kind of like I kind of like fell on it accidentally, I guess you could say, or like at least my dad did. There was like an ad on the radio, and I'm saying driving one day, it was an ad on the radio for a stage play they was putting on, like like a black community stage play. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was in just a Florida. Yeah, that was like it was in the Florida area. It was called The Wiz. You might have heard of it, like the black version of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, all of them.
And Diana Ross and some more, lot of people on that.
Yeah, it's a classic. But yeah, basically there was the ad on the radio for that. You know what I'm saying? My dad heard it and stuff like that, and he said, he said, "You go try out for that, boy." I was like, "Hey, really?" I was like, "Okay, well," I mean, because I was shy. I was real shy, back then, so I was real timid and stuff like that. But anyway, to make a long story short, I auditioned for it. I got the role playing the wizard, like the Richard Pryor role. You know what I'm saying? As as a kid, stuff they figured it would be like cute and funny. And they see like expect somebody bigger, with like my little 12-year-old self coming out there, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically where it started. I got on stage and I was like, this is kind of like what I want to do. Like professionally or like as a career and stuff like that. So I kind of been trying to pursue it ever since. You know what I'm saying? Like if it comes to acting, cool. If it comes to music, I prefer it to come to music because I love music more than honestly acting. They're both good, but I like music more. But whichever way it may come, I'm here for it.
Okay.
God willing.
So that basically a good segue already to the acting part, because that's kind of like the blend of both worlds. So you was like acting in it, or you made some music in it, or was singing in it or something.
Yeah, it was kind of like musical theater. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like music in the acting and stuff like that. So it's kind of like always been. I'm not thinking about. It's kind of always been both, kind of like both worlds a little bit.
Yeah. I'm glad I made that connection for you. Like, oh, I ain't think about it like that.
Right.
Okay. So I guess we can go to the acting part a little bit, and then we can go back to the album. But since we already own it, you know what I'm saying. So with the acting and so forth, like how long you been doing that for? So I know it started with the musical and so forth, and then like, how long you've been doing it since? Like, what have you been doing? Like, what roles you've been playing? What shows or like gigs you've been in, and what made the change where you wanted to veer off into music and chose music to be more of that vehicle for you?
Those some good questions. So basically, I was doing mostly musical theater in Florida, and we lived in Florida, me and my parents and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I did a couple other plays too out there besides The Wiz. I actually did The Wiz twice. It's kind of funny. I happened a second time. Second time I played a Tin Man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit later on when I was like a teenager and stuff like that. At theater downtown in Orlando. Like it's a local theater and stuff like that.